Welcome to the Risk4Ever channel guys, channel which shares the most relevant tips and tricks on how to win at Risk, and improve your rank in no time. Subscribe to the channel and you won't even see how fast you will become so much better at Risk. Push that notification bell to see new videos first. This is your host ChampionEver, and today we are playing 6-player fixed card game on the Canada map. Settings, alliances on, balance blitz dice rolls in 60 seconds per turn. This time I'm playing against 3 beginner rank players who are purple, green and blue, and even 2 intermediate rank players who are yellow and orange. This is my first time playing on this map, so wish me best of luck guys. I will definitely need it playing a game with low rank players who do all kinds of crazy stuff. Select one of the players and root for them. Are you team red, purple, yellow, green, orange or blue? And without further ado, let the game begin. I haven't decided which region I will go for, but most likely one of these around this area, since I have the most troops here. I will just look and see which one will be the easiest to capture, from which region the players are going to move out their troops sooner. Or maybe I might even get an absolutely different region. Some player might unintentionally clear out it for me while trying to capture for themselves. They're beginners after all, and some of them just try to get a continent as soon as possible, even if it's needed to do some risky blitz rolls. Or maybe some players decide to fight each other and clear out a region for me in this way. Like green and blue players could potentially fight since they both already got the regions. And if they both end up weak, then I could potentially move in here. I would really like to get the Yukon region the green player currently has. It's like Australia in this map, just with 2 borders. Well, on the other hand, it's the only region which gives 2 troops, the least amount of troops in this map, while other regions from 4 to 6. So it's actually better to have any other region assuming you're able to hold it. But if safety is #1 priority for you, then it might be the best region, well, at least when it comes to the beginning of the game, as if you don't capture an additional region, then the players with bigger continents will just simply outgrow you. But yeah, this region can be very valuable getting it in the very beginning of the game, as by capturing it early, you might be able to expand very quickly, and assuming any other players haven't gotten any regions yet, then you could significantly increase your advantage against others right away. Well, if I had the ability to choose any region I want, then I would probably go for Newfoundland and Labrador 1. It has only 3 borders and gives even 5 troops. It's kinda aside from the other regions, only bordering with 2 of them which could be hard to hold. So yeah, for me it seems to be the best region as of now. But keep in mind that it's my first time playing on this map. Anyways, I've just got 2 alliance requests sent my way. One from purple and another one from orange. To be honest, it was very strange that they sent them to me at pretty much the same time. But oh well, even if they know each other, they're only beginner and intermediate respectively anyways and do not even have any regions yet in a 6-player game, so I would say I shouldn't even worry too much. It will actually be even good to have some allies which could potentially take your alliance very seriously. Well, or it could just be a coincidence that they sent alliance requests at basically the same time. Maybe the orange player sent an alliance request to everyone, so the purple player, after accepting it, decided to make some additional allies as well. Who knows? Who cares? At this point of the game it doesn't really matter. So yeah, as of now I do not really like my situation on the board. Some players are already got some regions, while I'm struggling to get one. The players do not really move out the troops from the region I'm going for, so for now I'm just capturing 1 troop territory per turn and waiting till I get a set. Well, on the other hand, my situation isn't as bad as purple players. He seems to be really dead and could get taken out very soon if he doesn't get a set. And I like my situation more than blues as well. He always was keen to capture this area over here, but whenever he captures it, it gets invaded by the green player. The blue player tried to be nice and didn't even try to invade green back, but green still keeps invading him. But whether it's good or not, I cannot really say as of now. I mean the green player by invading blue eliminates the potential threat coming from the blue player as he could massively outgrow her. Green's continent only gives 2 troops, while blue's 1 even 5. But yeah, it turned out to be a bad decision. As you can see, the blue player got mad and invaded green into her region. The green player could have fortified 3 troops back to better protect her border, rather than leaving them into blue's area. And actually the blue player has even more troops now than her. So it really backfired green. And I mean, when there even 6 players in the game are left, then you shouldn't really fight anyone, as in doing so, you're just ruining yours and that player's advantage, while increasing all of the other players' one. So if other players have regions and or are quite strong, then they will eventually be able to take both of you out. The green player got so lucky to trade in a 10 troop set at 3 cards. So if the blue player doesn't have a set, then she should be good and do not see the potential threat coming from the blue player anymore. Well, unless the blue player will get a 10 troop set at 4 cards. But even if he does, it just isn't worth for blue to fight green anyways. He would just destroy himself and be taken out anyways. So the best decision for blue would be just to start building all of the troops he gets to one big army and wait for the opportunities. Well, in 6-player game you cannot really have anything much to do, and by being one of the weakest players have a very big risk of getting eliminated soon. But it would still be better than to fight green. So the best bet for blue would be either to start building troops into one big army, or trying to make an alliance with the green player hoping that she accepts it and finally lets him hold his region. Or another option would be to go for other region which isn't near to green, and assuming you will have alliances with new neighboring players. But as you can see with the purple player putting his troops over here, all of the other regions are pretty much occupied or neighbored with green. Well, the blue player captured another region, but what are the odds that the green player isn't going to attack him again? It would be very strange of green not to attack the blue player again while she totally can, after all of the attacks she had done to him so far. But yeah, let's see, maybe the blue player sent an alliance request to green and she accepted it. Well, if so, then by being so weak the blue player could get invaded by someone else anyways. But no, the green and blue players aren't allied, so the blue player got invaded for another time. Well, the blue player could still try building all of his troops to one big army, but if he doesn't have one, then I would guess it's the game over for him. Alright, the orange player got another region. I'm wondering if players will let him hold it. I think the orange player is kinda risking by not putting many troops to his old region, as the yellow player could simply take it from him and do not get anything in response, as the orange player will just simply be blocked from her. But maybe the orange player has an alliance with yellow. And probably I would guess so, as neither orange nor yellow have attacked each other into their regions so far, even though they easily could. But yeah, to fight, I mean, it would have just been dumb. Anyways, I just noticed the purple player became blocked, so I'm wondering who will he attack, whether he will stay the loyal ally. And yeah, he went for orange. That's good since it's not me. But I don't know. Probably I would not have attacked anyone if I were purple, as he could be simply invaded by any of the neighboring player he might get mad with. And oh boy, the yellow player is getting so strong. Rest in peace orange, well, not totally but partly. I'm so glad that I made an alliance with the yellow player back then, so I didn't get invaded, otherwise it could have gone wrong for me as well. I would be forced to stay without a continent at all. But yeah, the situation doesn't look too good anyways. The yellow player is going to get so many troops by having all of these 3 regions. 2 of these regions give 5 troops each and one of them 6. And that is just insane of the yellow player having all of it. And it's even the worst thing that the purple player sees the orange as a bigger threat rather than yellow, as he showed me by sending an attack request to attack orange. So yeah, if nobody attacks yellow, then she could get extremely strong. I should probably attack the yellow player by myself, but I really feel that it would really backfire me. I have the alliance with yellow, so I think she would rather attack purple than me. So if my prediction is right, purple gets mad and starts invading the yellow player into her regions as well. And then if the yellow player is still very strong, then I could help him out. Anyways, let's see what the purple player is up to. In the best case scenario, it would be the best for me if he would attack yellow. As in that case, I know that the yellow player would have rather go for him rather than me. Well, at least he didn't attack orange, as with the yellow having all of these regions, someone has to balance her. And OMG guys, OMG guys. Rest in peace purple. I guess he didn't see that coming. You will be missed. But when I start to think that instead of purple it could have been me, I feel so glad to be alive. But wow, the yellow player even got 21 troops for holding all of these regions. And now is going to get even more if nobody attacks her. Well, I would like to guess that these players has finally seen enough, and starts attacking yellow like crazy. It was actually pretty risky for the yellow player to straightly go for the purple player, not having enough troops to properly defend any of her regions. If I were yellow, then I would have waited for at least a couple more turns before doing that. Nobody was attacking her anyways, so she could have felt totally safe. But wow guys. I cannot actually believe that the green player decided to attack orange rather than not attacking anyone, or attacking either both of them or only yellow. It's so bad for the balance of the game. And oh wow, the orange player by attacking green back isn't being a smart player either. Well, they must be very confident that I will attack yellow, otherwise the game is totally over for all of us. And actually, I'm not sure if I should attack yellow. It's the decision point for me. I mean, the yellow player could be still dumb and waste all of these troops on another random player, or she could become smart and hoard her troops for a couple more turns before attacking anyone and become unstoppable. But yeah guys, I saw that happen to purple, and it's very likely for the same destiny to happen for me as well. I could be the next yellow's target. So yeah, I think I must attack yellow. Otherwise, whether by balance of the game broken or by the yellow player going for me next, the game becomes over for me. So the only reasonable choice for me is to attack yellow. But oh no, the yellow player must have gotten a 10 troop set. I'm about to get crushed. I knew that it would backfire me. But with balance of the game broken I would have lost anyways, or maybe could have gotten taken out like the purple player did. So even though it backfires me a lot, I consider it's still the best thing that I could have done. It's better to be alive even though weak, rather than straightly be dead. The yellow player would have just taken all of us one by one out. I just hope that these players will finally have common sense to attack yellow. It would be just insane to let her hold all of these regions. Yeah, too many hopes I have. The green player has just skipped the whole turn. Lol. But I hope the orange will be smarter. Alone for myself is just impossible to take care of yellow. She has way too many territories, and plus my armies are split so ineffectively, I cannot really do with them anything, so I will need to combine them. And yes, the orange player helps me out. I'm glad to have such a good ally. He left one yellow's region for me, but that's fine, I will take care of it by myself. What I want is that the orange and yellow players would start fight each other, that there would be no possibility that the yellow player has all of these 4 regions ever again. One of them is fine, 2 of them maybe 2. But it would be just ridiculous to let her hold 4, at the same time letting her dominate the game. Yeah green, you could have just disconnected. That would have been better. So the orange might have attacked the yellow player again. But now since you attacked him again, he probably is going to pay all of the attention to you. Well, the yellow player is offering me an alliance. And to be honest, I have no idea if it's a genuine alliance request or not. The yellow player could be my ally again, or she could just use all of her troops she is going to get on me, so the game is going to be totally over for me. In other words, she wants to trick me into the alliance. Who knows? Well, since I have a 10 troop set and since nobody attacked her, I will go with the no peace option. I think I do not have anything better to do, while orange and especially green are attacking each other. If I leave the yellow player alone, then the yellow player will just simply win the game, by the balance of the game being ridiculously broken. Or maybe the green player is being smart by attacking orange, as she sees that I take care of yellow anyways, and since she is already holding a region, she wants to ruin the troop bonus for another player which is being orange. But no, I still don't think it's a great idea. I would rather let orange hold regions and let him fight it out with yellow, so while they fight, she could continue getting strong. And at the same time without making an additional enemy. As remember guys, the diplomacy is another part of the game. But yeah, I'm finally glad that the green player invaded the yellow player as well. Well, let's see about the orange player. Probably at this point of the game it would be smarter for him to not attack yellow and let all the dirty work to be done by me. As imagine guys that orange teams up with me, and we both together take the yellow player out. In this case the advantage probably would go to me, as I would become neutral towards green and orange as I was, and the green player would still probably keep attacking orange. So yeah, I'm in a really tough situation I see. As otherwise if I let yellow grow strong without having any region myself, then yellow will just eventually take me out. Since I'm pretty sure she is already very mad on me by getting invaded by me in every single turn. Or maybe she understands that I cannot let her hold all of that stuff while others do not attack her at all and sees the reason behind my attacks. Well, whichever variant of these is, I know for a fact that my attacks are not being appreciated at all. But what do I do if nobody helps me out attacking yellow? So I just do what I do. I'm trying to decrease the amount of the territories the yellow player has without unleashing her biggest armies, so that might work out well. The yellow player has less and less territories every turn. So eventually I might take the advantage over her, even though she is 1 card ahead of me. Wow, she has another 10 troops set at 3 cards. Must be the luckiest person on the earth. I think I just have to rage quit. Well, do you want to know what I do have at 3 cards guys? I have a 4 troop set low. Well, better than nothing I guess. So if I'm lucky I might still be able to invade yellow into all of her continents. Too bad neither green nor orange helps me out attacking yellow. But I mean they do not have to if they don't want. It is even better for them that I take care of yellow, so they do not have to do any of the attacks towards yellow by themselves. So I don't know, if I fail to attack all of the 3 yellow's continents, then I think I will just stop attacking yellow at all, and whether I will be taken out by yellow or whether someone besides me starts attacking yellow, I will just accept the game it is. As if I fail invading any of the yellow's continents, then yellow gets advantage over me, so it just becomes purposeless for me to keep attacking yellow as I will just simply get crushed. But yeah, fortunately I managed to invade all of the yellow's regions, so the game for me continues. Well, not anymore. The yellow player instead of fortifying her troops out of my region, was smart enough to fortify her another army to make that army even stronger and well guard against me. Well, the good news is that the orange player is attacking the yellow player again. So if the yellow player moves her army out of my region, that will really help me out. I just really want to be done by all of these attackings. I'm the weakest player so I shouldn't be the player who makes the most of the attacks. By being the weakest player I shouldn't really attack anyone at all. Otherwise I will be taken out, as the balance of the game could perfectly be balanced with 3 of the players. The 4th one isn't needed at all at this point. So yeah, I think I will just stop the conflict with the yellow player, and let the game to be played out by itself. I'm not the player who should be making drastic attacks being the weakest. The players who must are orange and green, especially green, since she became the strongest now. And I should avoid starting any possible conflicts at all. Let's reject yellow player's alliance request since it was sent to me many turns ago, and let's resend it to see what the yellow player thinks. And oh wow, she actually accepted it. I was almost confident that she will decline it. But that's a good thing that she accepted it. But again, I mean I don't know how genuine the acceptance of the alliance was. Maybe she accepted it, so she wouldn't get invaded by me, and with the troops she gets, would be able to crush me. But I mean whatever, at this point of the game I'm so weak and couldn't retaliate against the yellow player anyways. So I have nothing to lose anyways. as in one way or another I would still get crushed. So yeah, as you can see, I'm keep sending the thumbs up emojis when the yellow player either asks me to attack green, or says that she needs to attack territory of mine. All of this just to make the things with the yellow player better. And I mean, I couldn't care less whether it's yellow's or green's territory I attack, or whether it's one troop territory of mine which is being taken down by someone. But yeah, I see that the yellow player isn't being very genuine about the accepted alliance. She doesn't move her troops out of my region. Differently, she even fortified 2 more. But yeah, my army is blocked anyways, and she gotten quite stronger as well, so why she would, knowing that I won't be able to do anything to her anyways. And wow, come on dudes and dudettes, orange and green. Seriously? You just simply continue so drastically attack each other while letting the yellow player hold all of this stuff. Wow, I think it is the point when the game becomes over. If you don't want to attack yellow, then just simply don't attack each other at least. It should be common sense. Wow, I'm being crushed by yellow. Let's just cry. And wow, savage yellow has just broken her alliance with me. So savage, lol. At this point nothing's left for me to do just to laugh through tears. It's so savage but so funny too, lol. And well, since the yellow player so drastically attacked me, at this point I should make a correction. The game is over, but it's over only for me. Yellow player made the same mistake once again. The yellow player could have easily guaranteed herself a victory if she had waited a few more turns before going so insane on someone, at this case me. But now her chances to win had tied out with the green and orange players. So if they smart, then now they can attack the orange player as well, but if they're dumb, then they will just continue crushing each other. And well, yeah, you obviously see that decision they decided to make. That's so dumb. This is why you shouldn't play a ranked game with beginners, or just low-ranked players in overall. They will still continue crushing each other while another player dominates the game, and most importantly they don't even realize that low. So yeah, at this point I just started to build one big army without doing something else, and just wait till someone finishes me. As it was so obvious to see that these 2 players just too dumb to realize that they must attack yellow. But I mean, they're low ranked, so what did I expect? They have low ranks for a reason, so I shouldn't get mad, I guess. Well, the green player still could invade yellow. It's the last chance for us to win. So let's see what she is up to. Captures few random territories. Yeah, smart, very smart, I must admit. I wouldn't even came up with this genius decision myself. I mean, how did I miss that? To capture a few random territories was all that needed. The balance of the game is being balanced again, right? Wrong. Well, at least the orange player is being quite smarter. He captured a region and left his army towards yellow player's side, rather than green's, showing that he would like to end the conflict with green, and that it would be fine for him if the green player captures some continents for herself as well. So let's see. No, the green player is just not too experienced enough to understand that. Still so foolishly attacked orange like he would be the biggest threat, or like even the smallest one, lol. So yeah, at this point I realized the game was totally over. The green player wasn't smart enough to invade yellow, and the orange player was too afraid to attack yellow, but if he had attacked them, obviously he would have got taken out next. Or even if the yellow player haven't taken him out, then I guess the green player still wouldn't have attacked yellow anyways. So the orange's efforts would have gone in vain. So at this point the orange player just decided to take me out, since he didn't see the reason to continue playing. It was a little bit sad since we were allies, but oh well. After trading in a set he just totally succeeded on green. Either because he was mad on green or just hoped that the yellow player will give him a second place. In any case, it didn't matter as the game was over. The yellow player didn't take out anyone, and the green player just recaptured her regions. The orange player got lucky to have a set at 3, so he just invaded green once again, lol. And the same happened again. It was a couple more turns till the orange player finally got taken out. Then the yellow player finally attacked green into her region. The green player recaptured. But the yellow player in the following turns didn't realize that she had more than enough troops to safely take the green player out, so she just continued expanding all the time. And every turn I thought it would be finally over. But I was so wrong. The yellow player, even having a couple of hundred troops more, still was expanding rather than simply taking the green player out, or just blitzing her biggest army. I really wanted to spectate this game to the end, but I just understood that there was no purpose. The game still could continue a couple more hours if the yellow player played like that. But yeah, here is my rank if anyone is interested to see how much I went down after that loss. Before this game I was in 369th position, and now I'm at 457. As always, special shout out goes to the members of the Risk4Ever channel. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, then I would recommend checking some of these out as well. Watching more videos will help you to progress so much faster.